How you guys doing? Good? That's good. I'm good. I recently found out that I'm autistic. Thank you, please. Sorry, alright. It's only very condescending, I'll take it. Like, okay, that's a fine diagnosis to get as an adult, right? Like, hey, you remember all those times you thought you were being weird? Well, you were. But really, the autism comes as no surprise, because growing up I always had a hard time making eye contact with people. So sir, you're fucking killing me right now. And that's fine when you're a kid, right? Because it's like, oh, he's shy. But when you can't make eye contact with people in your 30s, they just assume it's because you've done something. And it doesn't help that I look like the boyfriend from a true crime documentary. I swear, I have no idea where she is, officer. Actually, when I first met my girlfriend, she was kind enough to point out I look like Jeffrey Dahmer. Yeah, you're like, oh, that's where we know him from. It's like, okay, forget big dick energy. I've got murderous twink energy. Honestly though, I'm really glad that show isn't popular anymore, because it was having a really negative effect on my photography career. It was also making it really difficult to pick up and murder strange men. The women never see it coming. All that true crime, they still get in the van. Something about reading it on a list, I don't know. This may just be the autism talking. But I was watching a movie the other night, and I found myself thinking, you don't need 101 puppies to make a coat. I could make you a pretty decent coat with like 45 puppies. You give me 101 Dalmatians and a staple gun and I'll reupholster my living room. You guys are a hot crowd. I'm not gonna lie, I feel very comfortable with you. You mind if I tell you a little secret about me? I've never shoved anything up my ass. Yeah? I hear you, you're like, Brian, it's 2025. What are you waiting for? What are you afraid of? You afraid you're gonna like it? Yes. That's exactly what I'm afraid of. Why would I leave the house? I could just be shoving things up my ass all day. I got a lot of things. I could be at it for weeks. You know, I'd be on Amazon checking the package dimensions of new things. Like, oh, maybe this vacuum cleaner will finally make me feel something. I've never felt so dirty yet so clean. I bet you I could fit 45 puppies up my ass. They go in easy because I've already skinned them. No, I don't like that one either. This seems like the place for this. Not to get too political too early in the show, but I feel like we should normalize storming the Capitol. I know I look like I think that. But we should just be doing it for everything, you know? Like, I feel like, for example, the fact that Campbell's Chunky soup cans are visibly smaller than they were a year ago. I don't believe it's unreasonable that somebody should die for that. You know, people are always like, oh, Doug Ford's gonna go back on his Greenbelt promise. What are we gonna do? I don't know, have you tried cutting his fucking head off? I don't want to stand here and say that's the official opinion of Yuks International Stand-Up Comedy. But it might help. Like, the amount of people who need to die to make the world a better place, it's not even that long of a list. 1%? You wouldn't even notice that in traffic. Admittedly, every time I make the list, it gets a little longer, you know? You got the politicians, the billionaires, the corporate oligarchs, my upstairs neighbor, Gary. Like, take your fucking boots off, Gary, it's 4 in the morning. You know, go there, cut his head off, put it in the lobby for the other tenants. Shoes off after midnight, that's the rule. It's a very fair rule. All joking aside, I do like to think of myself as a pretty socially conscious person. I am something of an environmentalist. And did you know the average North American has a yearly carbon footprint of 16 metric tons? Throughout the 1970s, notorious serial killer and close personal friend John Wayne Gacy murdered 33 young men between the ages of 14 and 20. And let's say hypothetically, these guys had about 65 years left in their lives had they not been cut so tragically short. That means between the 33 of them, that's a combined carbon footprint of 34,320 metric tons, enough to provide power to 434,070 homes for a year. The equivalent of burning 37,971,965 pounds of coal. So if you think about it, John Wayne Gacy did more for climate change than Greta Thunberg ever will. Next time you find yourself thinking, I'm a good person, I'm an environmentalist, I use a paper straw, why not make a real difference and murder a 14-year-old boy? I don't want to say anything too controversial here, but I feel like Taylor Swift is the problem. She got Time Magazine Person of the Year last year, but last year, through the use of her private jet alone, she had a carbon footprint of over 16,000 metric tons. That means, in order to offset her yearly carbon footprint, we would have to murder 14 boys and 1 middle-aged man. And that's per year. So now we're just performing ritualistic sacrifice so that Tay-Tay can soar through the skies like the goddess she is. Thank you very much, everyone. You guys have been great.